There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we're back top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked online, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very rainy Tuesday. You know, it's like raindrops keep falling on my head. You know, it's like a lot of rain. But nevertheless, I realize, well, as you know, where we are, where my studio is located, it's just opposite to the quick shop, and everybody who's coming out from the northbound lane have to pass here, so there's a lot of traffic. But the traffic has started, and I don't know if my guy can get if we can get a shot from there, you know. But if we can see that, it's cars coming down and whatnot. Well, the glass is all frosted up, but nevertheless, a lot of things are in Nagar, and you know, you can get nice food and see what's happening there. Nice cultural shows going on, and so. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, the murder toll is 492. In fact, just to let you know, Tobago has recorded its 12th murder after a woman was shot and killed on Monday. The deceased has been identified as 34-year-old Chiniqua White, a.k.a. Chin, a mother of one, originally from Basement Road, Upper 7th Avenue, Malick, Barataria. Around 9:10, White was reporting a white Nissan Versa in the company of her boyfriend, proceeding south along the Blackrock Main Road. When upon reaching Blackrock Multipurpose Center, a white Nissan Tiida pulled up in front of them, blocking the pathway. Two masked men, both armed with firearms, then exited the Tiida and fired several shots at the couple before entering their car and fleeing the scene. White sustained several gunshot injuries and was taken to the Scarborough Hospital where she was pronounced dead. The police were notified. But what about the driver? Okay, but if well, apparently, I don't know if she was, I mean that she was lying, and there was a drive-by, and she was shot. This is really unfortunate, really unfortunate. And I want to thank Liz Williams, our Tobago girl, Liz. Yeah, so they put a police vehicle there to block the road, but it's sad. I mean, a lot of people, right, so as you can see, well, it's terrible. It's really terrible. I mean, people go on imagine people blocking the road, and it's not like Tobago is 100, you know. Imagine a small island like Tobago. You have people blocking the roadway and coming out and shooting up the place. What is that? That is real lawlessness. That is lawlessness. That is lawlessness. So she's been identified as Chiniqua White, a.k.a. Chin, a mother of one, originally from Basement Road, 7th Avenue, Malick. Now, the last murder, ladies and gentlemen, that took place in Tobago was on Monday, 28th of August, 2023, when 67-year-old Renald Fraser of Queen Street, Betsy Hope, Trinidad, died following a domestic dispute with a neighbor and his friend. But just remember, ladies and gentlemen, that Chiniqua White, a.k.a. Chin, so far, ladies and gentlemen, 46 women have been murdered for the year thus far. That is how sad it is in this place, 46 murders, 46 women. And the murder toll, ladies and gentlemen, is 492. A 34-year-old man is in serious condition after he was stabbed by a woman he knows, known to him in Aruka on Monday. Around 9:30, the victim and a 25-year-old woman were at a home along Lopino Road in Ruka when they got into an argument. During the altercation, the woman allegedly grabbed a knife and stabbed the victim twice, once to the left leg and another to the chest. The victim subsequently left the home and went to the Ruka police station where he made a report. He was then taken to the Arima District Health Facility where he received medical treatment. A team of officers from the Ruka station responded and went to the scene where they arrested a 25-year-old woman pending further in. So they have these these big trucks. With all the Murtis and whatnot passing, I should have gotten a shot for you. Really nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we go on, a woman narrowly escaped being sexually assaulted after she was beaten and chased by a man in Almond Court along the Western Main Road in Carenage on Monday. The suspect was identified as Tristan Campbell, a.k.a. Biters of Big Yard, Carenage. Around 5 a.m., the woman was walking towards her home after an early morning jog when Campbell, who was armed with a knife, appeared behind the wall and began attacking her. What is this? So you're not safe in your own home? Well, apparently he was playing with himself or something like that. What kind of craziness is this, boy? Apparently the woman went jogging. And it's just craziness. It is just this woman coming here and woman out here. All you have to stop this early morning walk here, like stop it. Watch. Early morning. Was there a struggle? Oh, good. Run, girl, run. Yeah, but that's a serious thing. But realize, look, watch. Wait. You look, hold on, stop, pause. You see how these wires and them, they are not effective again? Watch that. I thought that is a deterrent. Look, he jump over it, watch. And he be back. Watch. You have to put spikes, you have to put bottle, you have to put something. It's terrible, watch. So look at him here. He jump over. Watch. This is serious. Just show me that part where she was walking. And it's a wake-up call for women who go out early in the morning with groups to walk and whatnot. It's just frightening, boys. Just frightening. We're not safe. As much as you're trying to lose calories, you might lose your life before you lose weight. When you're out there, take what I tell you. Also, a PH taxi driver reported. A PH taxi driver reported he raped a female passenger in Gasperl on Friday. Around 10:50, the woman entered the vehicle and was on her way home, and she was informed that that she needed to urinate. The driver then stopped near the food shop and Minimart opposite Ramkisoon Boulevard, Reform Gasperl, and the woman got out. As she was urinating, the man approached her and shoved her back into the vehicle where he sexually assaulted her. She reportedly tried to fight him off and begged him to stop, but to no avail. When he was finished, he dropped her off close to her home and fled the scene. The woman later made a report to the police. You know, it is alleged that that fella, Tristan, that he was a suspect, just a suspect. He could have assisted police in the murder of a 36-year-old Leanne Slater, whose semi-nude body was found in a ravine in Lansmitton Road, Carenage, on Saturday, the 22nd of July. Yeah. Yeah. His name calling that. His name calling that, but nevertheless, he that alleges must prove. But what about the taxi driver, ladies and gentlemen? It's frightening. It's frightening. You see, there's so much issues. There's so much issues. And so much issues that are affecting the citizens. But yet, as I said yesterday, persons choose to fight and look for power and not focus on the issues that are at hand. Just imagine a PH taxi driver. So what about your daughter working in the bank? What about the persons who don't have a vehicle, who don't have the comfort of their own vehicle, and have to take a taxi or have to take a PTSC bus? What about those people? Tell me, what about those people? Anybody cares about them? That is really sad. Huh? That is really, really sad. Also, an 18-year-old from East Port of Spain was arrested after he allegedly assaulted an 11-year-old girl he met online last week. The accused reportedly began interacting with the child through social media and lured her to his house. There's an 18-year-old from East Port of Spain, and he was arrested because apparently he began to... The accused reportedly began interacting with the child through social media and lured her into his house sometimes last week where the incident occurred. The child mother found out about the alleged incident and reported to the police. Officers of the Besseau police station visited the man's home and arrested him on Sunday. Suspect is still in custody and expected to be charged with assault by officers of the child protection. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in different times. We live in times that children don't go to the parks. They no longer play on the road. Times are different. They no longer burst in bamboo and walk in the streets in the night. And you need to know what your children are doing on their phones, on their devices, those minors. Because you cannot compare a minor, an 11-year-old, a 12-year-old, with your times. Totally different. Totally different. And sometimes these young minds could easily be twisted. It could be twisted, and maybe she didn't even think. She been 11 years. You don't know what he full in her head, because they don't even, at that age, as the magistrate will always say, they don't even have a mind of their own, and they don't even have a mind to think. So they're like just walking, and all they can be protected by is by their parents or their guardians. So that is why tonight you need to know. You need to be, no minor should lock no phone. You should have access to your daughter and have access to your children's phone. Yeah, you have to do it. Once you're a minor, and once you're living with me, you'll abide by the rules. The rules of the house. The house rules now. But it's sad because after the mother found out about it, she went down to Besseau police station and she made her official report. So it is a wake-up call. It is a wake-up call, and sometimes all these online games and all these online games like a lot. I can't come to my head right now. You need to know who your children playing these games with, because there are a lot of psychos out there, psychos, pedophiles, who are looking to interfere with your child. And it might start off nice. They might talk about the game, hi, great game, yeah, when we're playing again, just now, I'll call you back. And they groom you, they groom you for a couple of weeks. And before you know it, that's it, they're in your head. And you as parents, you have to be on high alert. Who vex laws? Who vex laws? Who vex laws? That is your child. Protect your child. Police signed search of a 35-year-old man who allegedly attempted to arson a Princeton home while the family was still inside. Around 8:30, a 36-year-old man and a 64-year-old father were at home along 2nd Branch in Monkey Tongue when the suspect, who is known to the woman, came to visit her. While there, the two got into an argument during which the 64-year-old man instructed the suspect to leave the premises. The suspect then ran to the back of the house where he allegedly threw a liquid from a red container onto the walls before walking away. He then entered the vehicle and drove off. Shortly after, the relative noticed that one of the walls was on fire and contacted the police and fire services. Neighbors who saw the commotion assisted the family and managed to out the blaze. So nevertheless, there was an argument among family. I tell you, watch me, you see deed and land and whatnot, it just ain't easy. And that's what I tell you, and every day I come and tell you this. You never know your brother, you never know your sister until it's a land settlement. You never know people will lock you off because of a deed. You never know. You just never know. You never know. Some of them don't have love for their own mother, but just want to make sure they could get whatever she has and put them in a home after. You never know. You never know. Or somebody who's responsible, who's supposed to share the assets, who's supposed to share things, never share it and keep it to his or herself. You never know. You never know. You never know. So apparently, some Bacchanal family member in Princeton, he threw up some gas on the wall, he walked out, fire. So police on the lookout for him. Also, woman police, also 6 officers. Now this is what we are hearing, yeah? 6 officers, remember, drinking a great tea. Look out for it, yeah? Now you want to hear about the politics and the politics and whatnot, you know. I'll tell you about it just now. It's on my mind. And I have no regrets. I have no regrets talking about it yesterday. I have no regrets. And I'll just recap and I'll continue today. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to smoke them out. That's what we have to do, smoke them out. Smoke them out. 6 officers, but I'll do it before the show is up. I'll do it before the show is up. Before the show is up. Everybody's watching, so. 6 officers of the North Division Task Force were detained for questioning into allegations of misbehavior at the Aruka police station on Tuesday. A 7th officer who's not yet a detained is also a subject to an investigation by detectives from the Professional Standard Bureau. Details of the allegation against the officers were not revealed. However, the officers are expected to be questioned by investigators before advice is sought from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution. So we are hearing that certain persons, certain officers are in custody. If you have any information, you can send it to me now. Also, a 52-year-old man was hospitalized after he was assaulted by intruders during a home invasion in Princeton. Around 12:30 a.m., the victim was asleep at his home off Brothers Road, and when he heard a noise coming from the southern side of his home, upon checking, he saw 3 men, one armed with a cutlass, in his home. The suspect then announced a robbery and ransacked the home, relieving the victim of a quantity home invasion. You just imagine that. And it continues. Also, a woman was arrested following a robbery at Costco supermarket in Sandy Grande on Saturday. CCTV footage captured her and her accomplices, who are still at large, shoplifting several items from the supermarket. One of the suspects is allegedly a man known by his alias, Yellows. Go ahead. So they go to the supermarket. Oh, of course, Costco is one of our advertisers. We do all our lives and what. But the man in the yellow is still looking for him. They call him Yellows. So watch them. Watch. All 3 of them in it, you know. All, watch. Of course, cutters, you need to have some good cameras too, eh? Put in a bag, watch. And they're smart. What they're doing, they're stealing. Remember, everybody want ghee right now. Ghee. Everybody want ghee right now. So they will go and sell it cheaper. Watch. Craziness. You know how hard it is to go into a business and people are stealing from you? Look at that, normal. We had all their faces and whatnot, watch. Shame on you. And you know, I mean, you're not a bad-looking girl, but, oh, God. Come now, man. You're not embarrassed about what you're doing? Right, we're looking for the man in yellow. If you have any information, get in contact with me. We have other photographs. But there was a girl who was taken to custody. Huh. There's a handcuff on her hands. Wow. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a woman constable was robbed of a gold bracelet in Port of Spain on Saturday. Around 2 p.m., the officer was standing on the pavement along Park Street in front of the Republic Bank, talking to someone she knew when she felt someone grab onto her hand. She then turned. The suspect pulled off the woman's gold bracelet, valued $5,000, and fled the scene. It's craziness. You can't stand up on the road with a gold chain. I mean, you know, big time bracelet. Everybody wants to look nice. Everybody wants to look nice. Everybody wants to look nice. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a warrant has been issued for the arrest of a Princeton businessman after 14 firearms were discovered during a search warrant exercise at his home. Around 1:40, officers proceeded to his home on St. Croix Road, Princeton, to execute a search warrant. When they arrived at the location, the man named in the warrant was not at home at the time. However, the search was conducted in the presence of a female relative. During the search, the officers found all these items. Okay. All these are illegal. So there's a warrant out for this man, the businessman. Huh. And if those are illegal, and if those are legal or whatever, huh. Who really issued him so many firearms? What is this? The Wild West? You know, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, before I take that break, because, you know, we're running real tight today, the body of a homeless man, and I saw that this was so sad, yeah? A homeless man was swept away by raging floodwaters in Arima yesterday and was late. And I couldn't believe that this was Trinidad. I couldn't believe it. But that is sad. That is, I don't know, maybe as I told someone, I would have maybe jumped in the water, I don't know, to save this man. But he didn't come back up. He got stuck under the bridge. God, boy. The people came out of the truck to save him. But if you realize the water on the other side where they're standing, it's not raging like what is before them, because the area is clogged. So I guess it will have a lot of debris under that bridge. God, boy. They found this body around 1 o'clock today. So a lot of you have been calling me and saying, what part of Trinidad? I was a little confused because I didn't hear too much about it yesterday, but it's only late last night I found out about it. And it was at Princeville in Arima. Yeah. You know, ladies and gentlemen, approximately 33 persons died as a result of drowning in this for this year. I don't tell you, see the honor branch, but this is sad. This is really, really sad. And if there's anything we could do, maybe family members might want help, whatever I can do. He's homeless. I don't like using that word homeless, you know. I believe that these people have family, they have somebody's son, they might be somebody's father. So I never like that word homeless. You know? I never like that word homeless. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a man identified as Clement Law was killed after he was knocked down while attempting to cross the Toco Road in Sandy Grande on Monday. Around 8:20, Lowe attempted to cross the main road near the Redemption Outreach Miracle Ministry Church when he was knocked down by a white Honda, age 100. Now this was his second road fatality for the, in fact, within the last 24 hours here. Just on Sunday, Sunday the 5th, an accident along the Church of Roosevelt Highway in Arima left one man dead and a woman injured. The deceased has been identified as 25-year-old Kobe Laborde of Maloney Gardens, while the injured victim was only identified as 23-year-old woman. Around 4:15 a.m., Laborde was in a blue Toyota Corolla in the company of a woman. When on nearing National Carenage Limited, he lost control of the vehicle and collided with the medium before hitting a tree at a raised barrier. The car then overturned and flipped several times before coming to a complete stop on the right side of the westbound lane of the highway. Eyewitnesses notified the police and emergency health services, who arrived at the scene and discovered Laborde dead. 89 persons, ladies and gentlemen, have died as a result of road traffic accidents for the year. 89 persons. I tell you, when you go in your car, say a prayer. You never know, you just never know. You never know, you just never know. You never know. You just jump in a car, and sometime in the morning you get up and you run out of your house. You pray, you kneel down, you read a psalm, you throw a little gel, read something, say something. The day is not yours. How many people left their homes today, but they're too short to reach back tonight? How many people? How many people? These people got up in the morning and left their home and going back later. And you never know. You never know. So say a little prayer. Say, well, Lord, protect me. Whatever religion you might be, say a prayer. Say a prayer. So I want to take a break now. Our first break, and I want to say that special help to all those who are locked on. All those who are locked on, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, just the 6th of November, yesterday the 6th, I'm looking at the analytics, we have 208,890 times persons have watched our videos and Crime Watch. Just in a matter of, so remember Saturday and Sunday, public holiday. That's the weekend. You have Monday, you have Thursday, Friday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the shows. And look at it, 200 and something thousand for the year thus far. For the year, ladies and gentlemen, our videos and your ads, just remember that, your ads. When you advertise with us, and that's why I tell you, there's nobody to beat us back. We are 21,405,387 that watch the show, that watch the ads, 21 million. And to this day, ladies and gentlemen, these are analytics, and this is not I.A.N. analytics, this is just one platform. We have 66 million. 66 million. And that is why everybody is locked on. I want to tell you something. I tell you this. That's just one platform. We have the app. When you download it on your phone, you're going to see the app. We had our person now finishing the app. We're doing some final touches on it and whatnot. All the pop-ups, all the repeats. Once you get on board, book your ad December, and we have November, December, January. Make sure you book for the 3 months. Those of you, things might be bad with your business, the best time to advertise is when nobody knows about you. Yeah, when you find that things really, really bad, and it's really, really bad. You understand? I want to say a special hello to SNS Passat Supermarket. They have their great Diwali sale and whatnot. We have ABC Bath Doors and Windows. They are Chanka Trace. Everybody knows about ABC. Look at the kind of people advertising. Well, we have Bright Ideas, Festival of Discount Sale. In Point Fortin, Princess Song, Rio Claro, Marabella, Gulf City Mall, newly open and Curious for Bright Ideas. You're looking for good lights. Then you have the Berberine Plus, yeah, for diabetics and whatnot. Excellent. You should, the Berberine is out of this world. Berberine Plus, you should get it. Also, International Tiles, Carpet and Rugs. Rhythms of India in Grand Bazaar, they're with us also. So all these nice outfits you're looking for, get down to Rhythm of India, and they're also at South Haven Plaza DB. And the Jewelry Empire Limited, great jewelry, they have a 25% off store-wide from November the 4th to the 11th. They're at South Park, San Fernando, and Grand Bazaar. I myself might check them out on, well, I see they're on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. That's the Jewelry Empire. And Total Tools, one-stop station. They're at Papuri Road, Lower Barrackpore. Remember, Total Tools there. So we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue. When we come back, we're really going to talk.
Join I.A.N. Allen and the I.A.N. network on Friday 10th November in celebration of Diwali. Our 2-hour Diwali special starts at 5 p.m. on Synergy TV. No television, you can also view us on Facebook Live, YouTube, and IANAllen.org. Sit back, relax, and be entertained by our cast of performers. Happy Diwali to the Hindu community.
Light up your Diwali with sparkling savings. Get Wax Dias 12 for $29.95. Nestle's Full Cream Milk 1 liter, buy 3 get 1 free, $39.95. Nestle's Carnation Milk 4 for $19.95. Eve Instant Coconut Milk 5 for $19.95. Cream of Wheat was $29.95, now $24.95. Red Globe Grapes $19.95 per pound. Chana 4 pounds for $19.95. Cow Brand Ghee 400 grams, now $69.95. Super Cow Powder Milk 3 for $19.95. Chic Split Peas Powder 3 for $19.95. Shop and win one of 6 fully loaded trolleys packed with goodies from your favorite brands valued at $5,000 each. Spend $300 and over to enter. Find entry boxes at all SNS Prasad stores. 4 convenient locations: Rio Claro, Mayaro, and Freeport. SNS Prasad Supermarket, loyal to local.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice. Thank you, friends and avid viewers, as you continue to support Crime Watch via our PayPal and FCB account. Support Crime Watch with a minimum donation of $5 from anywhere in the world. Donate via our PayPal 1ian.allen@gmail.com or wire transfer to FCB account 1898739 with the SWIFT code. Be a part of the movement.
Go live with I.A.N. Allen and let the world take notice of your business. Be seen by millions on all our platforms: Facebook, YouTube, our iOS and Android applications, and website IANAllen.org. Our network showcases you to viewers locally, regionally, and internationally. You'll be seen by millions. In 2023 so far, we've already crossed millions and counting. Our iOS and Android downloads have surpassed the 100,000s. Since 2016 to present, over 47 million people have viewed our videos. That is proof of our reach worldwide. No other network can outdo our proven performance. No one can beat us. Your live will stay on all our platforms indefinitely. You'll even own the rights to the production. Let I.A.N. Allen transform your business and take it to a place you never thought possible. Call us today to book your spot. The millions are waiting.
It's Bright Ideas Festival of Discount Sale. Illuminate your home with up to 75% off selected items. Enjoy unbeatable deals. 10 to 30% off ornaments, 30% off selected linens and curtains, 25 to 50% off selected flowers, 25% off lamps, clocks, and mirrors, 25% off as seen on TV items, 50% off paintings, 30% off selected bakeware, dinner sets, and kitchenware, 25 to 50% off religious ornaments, 75% off lights and chandeliers. But hurry, the Festival of Discount Sale is here for a limited time only. Bright Ideas, located at Point Fortin, Princestown, Rio Claro, Maribel, Gulf City Mall, and coming soon to Curep. Bright Ideas, bringing happiness home.
Are you diabetic, pre-diabetic, or at risk for diabetes? You need Berberine Plus by Aja Nutrition. 2 doses a day keeps the blood sugar at bay, cholesterol levels in check, and your immune system strong. Made with ancient Ayurvedic ingredients, berberine, bitter melon, and banana leaf, Berberine Plus is clinically proven to improve glucose metabolism, enhance insulin sensitivity, and slows glucose absorption in the gut. Berberine Plus, providing a natural path to a healthier you. Pick up a bottle today at Pennywise and all leading pharmacies nationwide.
Spruce up your home this Diwali with the biggest savings and widest variety around. Only at International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited. PVC face gypsum ceiling tiles from $9.95 per piece. Porcelain 24x24 floor tiles as low as $27.95 per piece. Granite prefab counters reduced to $1,295 per slab. Commercial roll carpet as low as $48 per square yard. Quartz prefab counters from $1,795 per slab. Cushion padded vinyl flooring starting at $69 per square yard. Visit any of their 3 locations in San Juan, Charleville and San Fernando. And now, open on Sundays. You don't want to miss this Diwali sale. Now on at International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited.
Celebrate this Diwali in elegance at Rhythms of India. Get a wide range of ethnic clothing at amazing prices. Outfits for adults, children, jewelry, and more. We are open daily 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Located in Grand Bazaar and South Haven Mall daily.
It's celebration time at the Jewelry Empire Limited with our anniversary sale. You can get a massive 25% off store-wide from November 4th to the 11th. We specialize in 10, 14, 18 and 20 karat gold jewelry, certified diamonds, brand name watches and silver jewelry. Visit us at South Park, San Fernando and Grand Bazaar. To find that perfect piece, call 234-9738 or 235-4677. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram as the Jewelry Empire Trinidad.
Total Tools One Stop Station is having our grand annual Diwali sale from November 4th to the 11th. Discounts store-wide except on selected items. Diwali combo deals and unbeatable specials on pressure washers, ladders, rotary hammers, chop saws, cordless drills, roller sets, paint brushes and more. 797 to 799 Papari Road, Lower Barrack Port, opposite Screwtech Limited. Contact us at 654-5996 or 367-8665. We're open Monday to Saturday. Take advantage of our grand Diwali sale only at Total Tools One Stop Station. Is your business or company not making money? That's because no one knows about you. Advertise on Crime Watch, the #1 show, and watch your business transform. Call us at 294-4081, 225-4327 or 225-3250.
Join I.A.N. Allen and the I.A.N. network on Friday 10th November in celebration of Diwali. Our 2-hour Diwali special starts at 5 p.m. on Synergy TV. No television, you can also view us on Facebook Live, YouTube and IANAllen.org. Sit back, relax and be entertained by our cast of performers. Happy Diwali to the Hindu community.
Yeah, so just to let you know, our Diwali program, we have a lot of appearances. It's a nice show. It's a nice show. We're going to start at 5 o'clock. We're going to be live, so you'll take it in, you know. Nice song and bhajan and thing, and nice food. I guess some nice food and whatnot. And let's relax and share it with our brothers and sisters from the Hindu community. We wish them all the best. As I tell you, and I always tell you, this is not a religious show. This is not a Christian program, neither a Hindu program, neither a Muslim program. This is a program for everybody. You know, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday I spoke, let me just say this caller from Barbados and stop the calls after that. Hi caller. Hi caller.
Hi, good evening, Ian. Hi, good evening, Ian.
What's happening, man? You alright?
How you doing, man? Calling from Barbados again.
What's going on? All over the world is watching, all over. Tell me.
I know that. Listen, man, I listened to the show yesterday with this guy Griffith, your former commissioner of police. Talking about this bracelet thing with this guy that with the child trafficking or something like that.
Pardon me?
And he was saying how, huh?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
The former commissioner of police, Guy Griffith, I was watching him last night on the TV, and he was saying about how he set up all this thing with this bracelet thing and for the government and how they're neglecting it and rejecting it and stuff like that.
Yeah, right.
If what he's saying is true, that's a brilliant idea he come up with. But apparently they don't want to hear him.
But it's just politics and more politics with everybody else. Everybody just want to get in there, you know. Whether you like it or not, everybody just want to get in there. Caller.
But they're playing politics with the people country.
Yeah, but they have police who's really trying right now. I don't want to wash my mouth I can't wash my mouth, as they say, and wash my dirty linen in public. But I believe that the police and everybody's trying right now. It's challenging, very, very challenging.
Yeah, he said that.
But we have some good people who are trying. They're really trying.
Yeah, but he even said, Ian, that the police commission is doing what they like with the people and all this thing.
Well, I can't say.
Favoritism and thing.
I can't say that. I wouldn't say that. Remember, everybody have their views, and I wouldn't say
Yeah.
that. You know, everybody's trying. We have a lot of police officers who are trying.
Yeah, but they got to get it right, man. It's too bad.
Yeah,
Trinidad
it's
getting
terrible.
really
It's terrible.
too bad,
It's
man.
terrible. All right, so thank you again, Barbados.
Yeah, man.
Thank you again. Boy, I tell you, you have to know what you're seeing, you know. Everybody watching all over the world. God, I can't talk my police and them in Trinidad. How am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? Oh, God. We done looking bad already, but... You know, yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, I made mention of a development yesterday where I said that good information from a good source, I found out, you don't need to pull that video back. We found out that there's an attempt by certain persons in the opposition to have the current opposition leader, certain members of the opposition, to have the current opposition leader removed from office unceremoniously. Now, let me explain something to all you. There are persons, ladies and gentlemen, who have been going around. They have been going around. A man from the southern area have been going around trying to, as much as possible, to get signatures so they could take to the president. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am not here to bat for no party. I'm not here to bat for no party. I'm not batting for no party. I am not batting for no party. What I am batting for is for good governance. That is what I am batting for good governance. And that is something. Now, take the PNM out of it. You are in the opposition. Everybody wants to be the opposition leader, then prime minister. Everybody. But at the end of the day, if that should happen, remember there was an election, an internal election in their party, opposition leader, won. But what is frightening, ladies and gentlemen, is that how much Judas is around this woman. How much Judas. And it's not, again, I want to make it clear, I ain't batting for nobody. I ain't batting for nobody, because I think you think that I'm batting for my friend, but no. It's all about good governance. You have people, every time you meet someone, they want to get rid of it. The political leader, the opposition is not good, the opposition is the opposition. Get rid of Kamala, get rid of Kamala. So you have MPs, certain MPs, who have decided to wrongs up their colleagues and get signatures. If they get about 10 or 12, I think they could take it to the president. I think 10 or 12, they could take it to the president, and things could happen. Things could really happen. But it's very unfortunate. It is very, very unfortunate. And these people, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why they are doing this is not to benefit you. It is not to benefit you, the people that send them there. It is to benefit themselves. It is so sad. It is so sad, ladies and gentlemen, that these people enter the political arena with nothing. And they left with a lot. They left with a lot. Some remain, and some remain in parliament, and then some went their merry business because they left with a lot. But now the a lot that they have, the much that they have, it kind of dwindling away now. So they realize now, here what's going on. We need to get somebody from our group who we can really control, because they feel they understand the dance now. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, they do not want to ascend to parliament based on merit. They don't want to do that. They want to ascend to parliament based on malice, treachery, all kind of thing. They want to steal from the public purse. But we're not going to take that, because that is not going to profit us. That is not going to profit us. It's just not going to profit us. So we not, you come now and you want to remove the opposition leader. Say, well, here what, we're going to remove the opposition leader, We're going to do this, we're going to do that. But at the end of the day, that will not benefit us. We are facing a very challenging time in Trinidad. Very, very challenging. It's worse. We are facing economic crisis. We have problems for forex, all kind of thing, unemployment. We have crime. We have home invasion. Why you can't focus on those issues? Why? Why? Your life is way better than ours. You could still buy a car for $1 million and then give 300,000-400,000 tax break, which I can't understand, and we put you all up there. Yeah, we put you all up there. But they can always live good life. They can send up gas how much they want. But at the end of the day, they have a traveling allowance and whatnot. Whatever. But going back to the coup d'etat, in that party, believe what I tell you here today. Believe what I tell you here today. It have people who want to do it. It have people planning, and it's sooner than you even think. It is sooner than you even think. Imagine we have so much things, and you know, if they should do that now, I just saying, yeah, if they should do that now, how will that profit you, the people that they represent? And you see, you have to understand these people, this group of people, it's a group. It's a group. It's a group of hungry mouths. It's a group of hungry people that want power and they want their hand on the public purse. Our problem in this country, ladies and gentlemen, it is not Rowley, you know. It is not Rowley. It's just, we have a group of people, in the opposition who is not putting the attention on Rowley and the issues, you know. They are putting the attention on themselves and their ambition to become political leader, to run the party. So while everybody is dying here, their business, come up with an idea to represent the business community, how we could deal with this forex problem, how a poor man can get US, a businessman can't get US. Come up with, be a de facto Minister of National Security, a de facto Minister of Finance. Come up with ideas how we could really deal with this thing, deal with it. We understand that you are in opposition, but come up with ideas that people could have confidence, just so people could have confidence. People could say, nah boy, these people are really battling for me. But you know what de facto they would like to be? They would like to be the de facto opposition leader. That's what they want to be. They want to be the de facto opposition leader, and then they hope that they could pull it off to become the prime minister. But that will, you know what that will do, ladies and gentlemen? That will only shut us down. It will shut down the whole thing. And when next year comes, because next year, election is in 2025. Anytime, it could be anytime in 2025, it could be in 2024, we don't know. But when next year, you see from December, you see when you hit January, you on the heel of an election. That is space. It's space. It is space. You have to come up with ideas. You have to come up with all kind of things, because Rowley thinking, yeah? Rowley is thinking. While you want to remove the opposition leader, to run all the racket. Because let me tell you something, everybody who's saying move, check and see their financial status. Check it out, just check it out and see. Well, who just served under as opposition, who just entered the parliament as opposition? But what about those before? Their business fixed, they have money. That man who's billionaire man, millions of dollars, this one have money this way. It's just a cut a card. It's just a cut a card. It's just to make money. But it can't be like that. It can't be like that. If we should have any setback in the race right now, Rowley will make sure he will be here until the world ends. You understand? He will be here until the world ends. You understand? If you decide to do that. But again, they don't care about you, they care about themselves and themselves alone. There are people up and down. Look, I've seen people driving truck, they would, all kind of thing in Chagonas going on here with music, truck and this and that. All kind of thing. And you ask, what is the, it's like they represent the constituency on social media. That is all they do. You see about where constituency doing on TikTok. You represented me on TikTok. What kind of madness is this? What kind of madness? People to have a certain woman in the Senate. Oh, good. Well, I don't know. I don't know she thinks that she's the next prime minister. I don't know. And it's a big conspiracy, ladies and gentlemen. It's a big conspiracy. But what I am saying now, there are so much issues in this country. There are so much things going on right now. We can't afford that. We just can't afford that. And I am not, listen, I don't want a handout from nobody, you know. This is not, nobody didn't tell me to do this. I didn't have to call the opposition leader, who is my good friend. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do it because I just smell the rat. And I realize, ladies and gentlemen, those from the cabal, and let me tell you something. But if I really go to tell you, there are people who on that same cabal page, administrators, sitting with the woman, who are administrators, but they cannot be identified as administrators on the page. And we found out, ladies and gentlemen, I found out, and don't ask me how I found out. I found out about months ago about that these are the people still operating among this woman. Ask everybody who said they want to get rid of the woman. They had nothing. They had absolutely nothing. And now what they have, they realize it's running out. So in order to get more, get rid of the honorable opposition leader and put somebody from our little circle that we can make money. And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, these people don't care about you, you know. These people don't care about you. These people don't care about you. And that is why I tell you today, that is why Rowley could do what he wants. What he wants, he can do what he wants. It have nobody. You show me somebody. You show me right now somebody in the Senate who could really talk against, who will really, among the MPs and them. You know, it's how people could talk. It's how people could talk. It's how people could talk. But who can really stand up and say something, go in the Senate and say something. Stand up and fight for the people. You telling me, I was watching, ladies and gentlemen, when the president was sworn in. And I couldn't believe, ladies and gentlemen. I see a man with a kangaroo on his head. What kind of dotishness is this? What kind of stupidness is this? I see a man twist his back so, while the president's speaking. You sitting in the highest office of the land, what is this? People not for that again. That cannot sell. That cannot bacchanal sell. We are dealing with issues right now, issues that are affecting everybody. We can't stand on the road. We can't stand in front of our house. We are being murdered. Our children are being raped when they board taxis. I mean, you all are in opposition. You really can't do nothing. But still, the very presence, when you express your voice on the issues, as much as you can't do nothing, but just saying something about it, it goes a long way. But you all are not saying anything. What you all want to do? Get rid of the opposition leader. Let's get rid of her. All those people down Maruga, all of them, everybody. People down. Look at all these Spanish people coming to this country. What are they doing? Nothing. People just want to parade up and down, just up and down, and just feel that, you know, Senator this, MP this, and whatnot. It's just craziness. It's just craziness. I'm going to take a fast break, and when I come back, I'll tell you something. When I come back.
Join Ian Allen and the I.A.N. network on Friday 10th November in celebration of Diwali. Our 2-hour Diwali special starts at 5 p.m. on Synergy TV. No television, you can also view us on Facebook Live, YouTube and IanAllen.org. Sit back, relax and be entertained by our cast of performers. Happy Diwali to the Hindu community.
Now this is Radical Trading, you know that? And them have everything to cover anything. Radical Trading have the best fabric designs for your upholstery needs, yeah? So furniture, car, boat, tent, even material for school bags.
This will look really nice on my couch, boy.
They even making pillow too.
Sprang.
Oui?
Oh shucks, I forget my money.
Serious?
They could pay for it for me.
Me and my big mouth boy, I want a Radical get thing to cover mouth yet.
Radical Trading, 4 locations nationwide. Neo Eyewear presents its latest designer eyewear collection. Come in and see our new arrivals of Versace, Giorgio Armani, Michael Kors, Coach, Ray-Ban, Kate Spade, Fossil, Marc Jacobs, Boss, DKNY, Nine West, and much more. Call us at 390-3196 or 672-5052. Find us on Facebook. We carry one of the largest selection of spectacle frames in the country, over 1,300 frames to choose from.
Experience Diwali with cravings for saving sale at Fasad's Deep Food King. Shop now and save on over 300 incredible deals on Coca-Cola 2 liter 3 bottles now $25. Nescafe coffee 200 grams 1 bottle $54.99. Golden brand margarine 225 grams 3 sticks now $16.99. Fresh Harvest frozen pigeon peas 14 ounce 2 packs now $28.99. Sir Cream Cleaner 2 bottles for $25. Chubby soft drinks 3 cases now $95. Country Pride all-purpose 2 kg flour 2 packs now $30. Nestle Proudland milk 1 liter 2 packs $24. Fresh Harvest sweetened condensed milk 1 kg now $21.99. Country Pride all-purpose 10 kg flour now $77.99. Nestle Green Butterfly evaporated milk 250 ml 3 packs now $18. Fresh Harvest soybean oil 1 gallon for $59.99. Large grain chana 400 gram 2 packs for $17.99. Crown parboiled rice 4 kg 2 packs $59.99. Creamery ice cream 2 gallons for $99. Hurry, the cravings for saving sale ends on November 15th or while stocks last.
Are you embarrassed by excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, old scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite and discoloration around the neck, arms and between the legs? For a professional consultation and a microscopic analysis with Miss Bagan, who has over 30 years of experience, call 673-7418 now.
At RPM Express Couriers, we make your online shopping experience easy. Sign up with us and get your free account with no monthly or annual fees. You can pay online using our customer app or website. Don't have a credit card? No problem. We can make the purchase for you via our shopping assistance program. Download our app and track your package. Free nationwide delivery, office or curbside pickup. Call us at 224-4776. Visit our website or send us an email for more info. RPM Express Couriers, the company that goes above and beyond.
This Diwali season, shop at Classic Tiles Limited for all your home renovation needs. We have the largest variety of porcelain, ceramic and clay tiles at unbeatable prices. See our specials on kitchen and bathroom accessories, mosaics, SPC flooring and much more. Visit our showroom at number 64 Endeavour Road, Shogunus, where you can shop in safety and comfort. Follow us on social media for updates on special deals and new arrivals. Shubh Diwali from the management and staff of Classic Tiles Limited.
Welcome to Queenie's Palace, a beautiful villa situated in Davenport, Florida. A home away from home, minutes away from Disney attractions, relaxing pool, and all amenities to accommodate 8 persons. Visit our website or give us a call to book your stay.
It's celebration time at the Jewelry Empire Limited with our anniversary sale. You can get a massive 25% off store-wide from November 4th to the 11th. We specialize in 10, 14, 18 and 20 karat gold jewelry, certified diamonds, brand name watches and silver jewelry. Visit us at South Park, San Fernando and Grand Bazaar. To find that perfect piece, call 234-9738 or 235-4677. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram as the Jewelry Empire Trinidad.
It's a grand Diwali sale happening at Costco Supermarket. You can enjoy fantastic discounts on a wide range of products, including your favorite brands and essentials. Make this Diwali even more special with prices you can enjoy. Come into any of our locations: Sandy Grande, Cunupia, Pinal, El Dorado, and Scarborough, Tobago. Costco Supermarket, the home of more for 10.
This Diwali, be sure to visit the Fab India Expo, your one-stop shop. Comfortable ambience, ample parking, multi-cuisine food court, arcade for the kids, Mehendi and Spa, the fashion house of Trinidad, located opposite Medford Gas Station, Shogunus, with extended opening hours from now until Diwali, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Due to the delay in containers, the India InStyle Expo will be opening from the 27th of October until the 20th of November. India InStyle Expo, opposite the Center of Excellence in Macquarie, is opening from the 27th until the 20th of November. This Diwali, look elegant with their newly imported latest fashion Indian garments, matching jewelry, shoes and even purses. Opening hours are 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, closing on the 20th of November.
Experience Diwali with cravings for saving sale at Fasad's Deep Food King. Shop now and save on over 300 incredible deals on Coca-Cola 2 liter 3 bottles now $25. Nescafe coffee 200 grams 1 bottle $54.99. Golden brand margarine 225 grams 3 sticks now $16.99. Fresh Harvest frozen pigeon peas 14 ounce 2 packs now $28.99. Sir Cream Cleaner 2 bottles for $25. Chubby soft drinks 3 cases now $95. Country Pride all-purpose 2 kg flour 2 packs now $30. Nestle Proudland milk 1 liter 2 packs $24. Fresh Harvest sweetened condensed milk 1 kg now $21.99. Country Pride all-purpose 10 kg flour now $77.99. Nestle Green Butterfly evaporated milk 250 ml 3 packs now $18. Fresh Harvest soybean oil 1 gallon for $59.99. Large grain chana 400 gram 2 packs for $17.99. Crown parboiled rice 4 kg 2 packs $59.99. Creamery ice cream 2 gallons for $99. Hurry! The cravings for saving sale ends on November 15th or while stocks last.
Wow, everybody advertised on Crime Watch. Everybody. But just as I was saying, is that people are fed up. People are fed up with that. It's like a race. Our position right now as opposition, it's like a race. There are two vehicles, two political vehicles. There's PNM and there's UNC. And PNM is ahead of the race. We have seen what they have done, but we can't think about that right now. We are not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the opposition. And my beef is not with Rowley today. If we should stop, think about it. If we should stop, it's a race. And the race will end again on the 2025, am I right? Right. An election will be called to see who in charge again. But if we should stop and get rid of the driver, change the driver, change the person navigating, change the crew, wouldn't that set us back? Wouldn't that set us back? And and we just would not win the race? There was a time where we selected the driver. There was an election, and they selected the driver to drive. But some of you know, so like Bacchanal, and so hungry for power, and so hungry to put your hand on the public purse, you don't care about who's going to win. You don't care about winning and helping the people. You care about yourself and yourself alone. I don't want nothing from you all. I don't want nothing. I'm not a hungry man, you know. As I tell people, I was telling my good friend Attorney Gerald Ramlin today, my name not on no paper for no contract, you know. I did not form no company and no shady company to get this and get my mother and get my father and get this one and get that one, you know. I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing. Of course I'm destined for greatness and it will take me far. But you wouldn't be responsible for my destiny. And I always tell people, I work for 10 times more what you're working for right now as MPs. 10 times more. Yeah. I work for 250,000. Put it up. I work for 250,000. Make my money there. Show it. As you can see, almost 300,000 when you check it with perks. Like I saw the Answer Group. I think they had a 7 million loss or 12 million loss or something like that. But if I were there, they couldn't have that because while I was with the Sabgas and them, they were doing extremely well. Extremely well. That'll be a performer. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I just come out to tell you, We are not going to stand idly by and let these people do what they have to do. Because at the end of the day, they only care about themselves and themselves alone. The man in South who wrongs up everybody, people who staying quiet, people who taking information from this MP to give to this lady outside, to give to the social media persons outside. Wow, shame on you, shame on you. All you care about yourself and yourself alone. You are your own enemies. That is all I can put it. Nobody don't want nothing. As I say, I don't want nothing. I got it. I don't fight for no position. My position is here. I am the head honcho here. Nobody can fire me. I could hire and I could fire, but nobody could fire me. This is my show. You get, but I guess you were your own show. And your show is to be the opposition leader. That is your show. You want to be in charge. Don't be like duck and run and don't run. Don't run. Don't run. You're up and down, people up and down. A certain MP just making back and all. They're lazing with the cabal. They're doing this, they're doing that. They're close to the woman and it's going to bust shoot. If you cannot be loyal to a party, you can never be loyal to a country, you know. Because the same method you take power from the opposition leader. When it don't go your way, what you will do? Get a man with a gun to storm the parliament? Because if that is the avenue, you could go down right now. Ladies and gentlemen, well, I don't know what again you will do for power. What again you will do for power? What again? Look exactly what is happening to the people at Trinidad and Tobago. Some of you might really be affected because you might have security, you have comfort, you have this. But what about the normal man on the street? Anybody cares? What about the people, the MPs that representing the constituents? When last year saw your constituents? When last year went to a funeral or this or that? When last year hand out something? If that people never see all you. The last time people really see all in them little back street and them, it's for election. There are people driving up and down the road, all about, everything is TikTok. Well, thank God for TikTok. You can see them. Other than that, you can't see them. You can't see them. Because they don't care about you. We put you all up there. You all didn't go there by yourself. But yet you do not seek our interest. Now you want to remove the lady, mash up the party to do what? Not to better our lives. Not to better the man on the street, not to better the businessman life, not to make sure the businessmen are safe, not to make sure we do have no more home invasion. It's to fill your pocket and fill your family pocket. Nepotism is the order of the day when you get there. So I want you to go around. I should start, you know what I feel like I do? Start to call MPs and ask them, by chance you supporting the lady? By chance, yeah, when we do that, they will answer your phone. Answer your phone. Everybody answer their phone. All MPs answer your phone. Rowley's not the problem, you know. That's why Rowley could do what he wants. Rowley could do what he wants. Rowley could do what he wants. Because Rowley ain't paying no attention to all the fighting among all their own selves. That's why it's like crab in a barrel. Yeah, as I tell you, this is like an Indian movie unfolding, you know. As they get old and they start to get a little quaily, you're looking for deed. What will leave for me? Before you remember and say, oh God, make sure, let me go to our doctor, let me do this, let me do that, make sure everybody good health and strength. You start to say, nah, what he did? Who leaves over, property, this, that. Waste of time. No good. No good. No good. But yeah, when we come back, I say let's call people and ask them, by chance you support the opposition leader or you're going to sign this, you're going to put your signature on the list. No, you have to read the right attack on them. Because again, I tell you, I don't want nothing. It's not a favor thing. It's not a UNC. I'm not waving no yellow flag here. I'm waving this flag today. I'm not waving no yellow flag. You see a yellow flag in my hand? You see a Barataria in my hand? No, we know it's a Trinidad and Tobago flag I have in my hand. It's high time people who represent, who go to parliament must seek the people's interest, not too much people went poor but come out rich. And while everybody talking remove, check them out and say, let me see if there any poor man saying move, huh? Any poor man who religious. My lifestyle, I live a different lifestyle. Some of you might see, you feel I look hungry, but looks can be very deceiving. Looks can be very deceiving. Look at look at the people in the Senate. Come on now, man. Come on now, man. Time to reshuffle. Time to pick some strong people and really start this thing. As I said, this is a race. This is a race. This is a race. This is a race, ladies and gentlemen. Hear what? The show continues to 7:15. Make sure and download your app on IANAllen.org. You can look at me, I.A.N. Allen Facebook, I.A.N. Allen Network on Facebook, I.A.N. Allen Network on YouTube. I'm going to take a fast break. When I come back, we'll make some calls. We have to make some calls and find out if there's a Judas. Find out if the cock going to crow at 100 times before you betray. Find out. I want to find out. Answer your phone. God passing. Let's take a fast break.
Light up your Diwali with sparkling savings. Get Imperial Margarine 3 for $18.95. SNS Sultanas 3 for $19.95. Country Girl Brown Sugar 3 for $19.95. SNS Split Peas 4 for $19.95. MEL Bleach 1 gallon $19.95. Umda Palka Ghee 400 grams now $24.95. Able Farms Condensed Milk now $19.95. Small Gala Apples 10 for $19.95. Hibiscus Flour 2 pounds 3 for $24.95. RG Pure Coconut Oil 750 milliliters now $19.95. Shop and win one of 6 fully loaded trolleys packed with goodies from your favorite brands valued at $5,000 each. Spend $300 and over to enter. Find entry boxes at all SNS Passad stores. 4 convenient locations: Rio Claro, Mayaro and Freeport. SNS Passad Supermarket, loyal to local.
It's light over darkness this Diwali at Racetrack Wheels as we present another massive sale on all selected rims and tires at all Racetrack Wheels locations: Eastern Main Road Aruca, Southern Main Road Chase Village, and Buku Road Tobago. Check out Racetrack Wheels' massive promotion booth at the Diwali Nagar for lots of giveaways and coupons.
What once was glass is now plastic. You get all the benefits of glass without the drawbacks. And only Gable X packaging will get you there. Plastic application works with all the existing capping methods, so the change is simple and seamless. You get visual clarity without the fragility, as well as less scuffing, scratching, and label tearing. We do PET. PET brings many advantages. You get durability and rigidity. It's more economical, durable, recyclable, and beautiful. Our purpose is to help you profit from what's inside the package, and the outside profits the plants. Get ahead of the competition today. Contact Gable X Packaging Limited.
Light up your Diwali with sparkling savings. Get Wax Dias 12 for $29.95. Nestle's Full Cream Milk 1 liter, buy 3 get 1 free $39.95. Nestle's Carnation Milk 4 for $19.95. Eve Instant Coconut Milk 5 for $19.95. Cream of Wheat was $29.95, now $24.95. Red Globe Grapes $19.95 per pound. Chana 4 pounds for $19.95. Cow Brand Ghee 400 grams now $69.95. Super Cow Powder Milk 3 for $19.95. Chic Split Peas Powder 3 for $19.95. Shop and win one of 6 fully loaded trolleys packed with goodies from your favorite brands valued at $5,000 each. Spend $300 and over to enter. Find entry boxes at all SNS Passad stores. 4 convenient locations: Rio Claro, Mayaro and Freeport. SNS Passad Supermarket, loyal to local.
Let me tell you something. If you can't represent us, get lost. You're not going to make money. You're not going to live the big life. You're going to, when you ascend to parliament by merit, not by malice, not by treachery, not by fraud, not by stealing, you are going to seek our interests. You're going to seek the people's interests. And it must be like that. People in the Senate it must be the same way. It must be the same way. Every day we blame the devil, but sometimes it's not the devil, It's yourself. You are your worst enemy. You are your worst enemy. I say call people and we find out. Let me get some names. But we're not taking that. I tell everybody that today. We are not taking nobody coming to hijack no party, because that is why they're doing it. That is why. Remember when it was Kamala Mania? Oh God! Well, you could Chahawe, the leader. You go, watch me, It's like you're guarding the president of the United States of America. You'll take a bullet for the president as a Secret Service agent. That is how you're living. But now when you're out, oh God, there's all kind of fault, all kind of fault. All kind of thing, all kind of bacchanal. Oh, she frail, she looking good, she looking frail. She walking because she have I don't know, you have to get help to walk. Remember the good times. Remember the good times. If you're not with me, when I'm down and out, brother man, if you're not with me, when I'm creeping, you will never be with me when I start to walk. You will never be with me, but it says a lot about you. It says a lot about each one of you who are part of that group that wants to take over the party. That's how I hear people saying, what? Thing from the block. The only person I know from the block is J-Lo from the block, you know. I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody again. So if you want to see an MP, look like you have to go on TikTok. You have to go on TikTok. You have to do this, you have to go social media MPs. But when election comes, they'll leave everything behind and come and hug you up. You have to run them. You have to run them. But before you do that, I'll just let you know, they want to hijack the woman party. Let's call some people. Let me see what I have name. I have everybody name here. Let me see, I'm going through first. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I do a name state, number state. I do a number state. So, yeah? I do one number state. Let's go. I'm going to call. I'm going to call. I'm going to see. I'm going to say who I'm going to call. Let's call. Let's call Michelle Benjamin. Let's find out what's going on. With time she supports, we just going to have it the MP. They're calling everybody. We want to know if all is part of the team. Call them out. Hi, Ms. Benjamin, how you going? I'm good. Well, you see, we live on national television. Well, you see, I see you save my number. Here now, I wanted to find out something. It have a little conspiracy. It have a little development in the party right now. Yeah? I'm just telling you, we live on national television. And I just want to ask you, it have a group of people trying to round up some signatures saying that they would like to remove the leader or the opposition. They want to take over. Hungry thing now. You understand? They want to take over. I just call in to find out who you support. You support the leader? I just want to find out, that's all. I just call in MPs at random.
My support is to the leader, for she will take us into government. In my budget contribution, I would have stated
do we have a photograph?
And I stand firmly behind Kamala for Better.
MP Benjamin, thank you again. That's all I wanted. So MP Benjamin says she's not part of that. Thank you. All right, so we're going again. We're going again. No, we have to call people. Call them out. Call them out. You have to call them out. Call everybody. That is what we have to do. Call everybody. Let's call. Okay. So I didn't plan to do this, you know. I didn't plan to do this. Call them out. I want to know. Let's call MP David Lee and find out.
Been forwarded to B-Mobile
Okay. No call, no problem. We're going again. His phone is switched off. No problem. No problem. Well, a lot of them will be at different cultural, Diwali celebrations and whatnot. So this is no way to say that, you know. Let's call, okay. Let's call Parry, MP Parry, Rushton Parry. I know him well. We just call in to find out, you know. There's no way to discredit anybody. We just call in. I've called 2 already. We just call in people. I call Dr. Rai Ragber. I think he has his Diwali celebration tonight. Mr. Parry has his Diwali celebration tonight, I believe. No answer, no problem. We're going again. Open up the lines. I call a good evening. No, that's what I say. We want to find out. We want to know what's going on. You can't blame Rowley, you know. Everything Rowley. Everything is Rowley. It's yourself. Yourself is the worst enemy. Days for making money, days for going to Parliament and making money, days that over. You'll behave yourself and represent the people. We are taking that. Hijack an ex-party. Let's call. That's how we have to do it. Let's see if I call my girl.
Number you have dialed is not in service.
That number not in service. Open up the lines, ladies and gentlemen. Open up the lines. Open up the lines. Open up the lines to the back there. I call the wrong number.
To be mobile.
I guess everybody's out. I try to call, you know, we just call it MPs at random. Yeah? We just MPs at random. This is in no way to implicate these people in any wrongdoing. We're just calling MPs at random. And we're going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing that for the coming days. Yeah? We're just going to be doing that for the coming days. I just want to hear. I want to hear who you're supporting. Well, Benjamin jump out and say, well, you know, yeah, we're going on. I'm not supporting, you know. I'm not supporting, no, nothing. I support the leader. Hi, caller. Let's find out. Let's call MP Haynes and find out. Anita Haynes. We're just finding out. This is in no way, as I said, to implicate anybody. We have all the MPs to call. They call Barry, call Rai.
Call has been forwarded.
Okay. Anyhow. Ravi. Okay. Let's call I'll tell you who I'm calling. Well, I guess a lot of them might be in Diwali celebrations. Okay, a lot, you know, they have in the constituency because we were trying to call, after trying to call Arnold Ram and Barry and that's Padarat, Rati Ram, Tanku after call, Benjamin, Anita Haynes, Parry. Call everybody, I'll call everybody. But then again, you know, as you can see, well, I guess everybody in, now again, these people, in no way we try to implicate them into anything. I just tell you because we just wanted to call all the opposition MPs right? We have a list for all the uppers. I just decided, it just came into my mind, let me just call the MPs and whatnot. So that's why I have to go through my phone and call these people. But bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, if there are certain persons in the opposition that are planning this and working closely with former MPs, that is very unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. It will do nothing for us. It will do more for them because they will be in control. They will have their leader. They will do what they have to do, but it will never profit us. It will set us back. And what we are looking for, ladies and gentlemen, is good governance. That is what we are looking for, good governance. Persons to represent us. Not persons to make money and government contracts and whatnot. No, you have to answer to the people. You have to answer to us. And this, what you are seeing here, maybe this has never been done, but let me tell you something. It is time that we read the Riot Act on those who we put there in Parliament to represent us, and they are not doing it. You have to read the Riot Act. Read the Riot Act. And just as I said, we are in a political race, right? And we're going to have 2025 going to have it's going to have a winner. It's going to have a winner. It's going to have a winner. We are way back right now. And imagine, we are not focusing on winning, you know. We are not focusing on being in power and bettering the lives of the people. There are persons, ladies and gentlemen, who focusing how to make money, focusing on their own ambition and their own dreams, not on your dreams, not on you as a poor man, you as a businessman, to better your life, to better your child life, to better the future of the nation's children. No, they don't want to do that. They want to better their life and their family life and live big life and leave us behind. But today I tell you this, sign your paper, but let me tell you something. Just so we are on the heel of an election, 2025, we the people will be on your heel. We're going to be on your heel. And as of today, ladies and gentlemen, as of today, the tables will turn. The tables will turn. The tables will turn because we're going to keep our eyes on those who want power. It's so distasteful. It is so distasteful. And as I tell you, I have a list. And I have names. I just decided to call everybody at random, call MPs at random. I just decided to do that. And tomorrow I will be doing the same thing. Thursday, I will be doing the same thing. Friday is our Diwali program. It starts at 5. But I just decided to let everybody know. Let me tell you something. It's high time we get proper representation. And we're not going to take it no more. We're not going to take it. There are too much challenges. There are too much problems people are going through in this country. Too much problems. The public servants they mightn't get their money. They're not sure. They just get 4%. Minimum wage gone up by just $3 and something. What madness is that? While you live in big life up there. And what you coming to tell us now is that you don't care about us. You care about yourself. You want to kick out the opposition leader, take over the woman party, not to better my life or the people life, but you can't better my life because my future is not in your hands. My future is not in your hands. My destiny is not in nobody's hand but God. But want to kick out the leader, kick out the opposition leader, get people to sign 12, once you have, I think, 10 or 12 signatures, and you can write one letter straight to the president. The whole thing can turn around. And that is what you want to do. You know why? To better your life, for you to make more money. For you to thief more, for you to be in control, because all you care about is yourself alone, and power. That is all you care about. Nowhere in your dreams and your ambition is the poor man's dream. It's a vision to better the poor man's life. It's a vision to better the little store clerk. It's a vision to better the pensioner. Is there a vision in you to better the life of the public servants? of the police, of the teachers, to better their lives? To give them more money to make our country safe, that we could raise, we could come back and we could be the Dubai or the Caribbean? To go back where we were before? All this murders and crime, that we could come out of all this, and this dark cloud that is over us? But that is not part of your dream. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, they would love to get your signature on that document. But don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. We're going to watch. The whole nation will watch. Because just as I said it today, it will only shut us down. It will only shut us down. There was an opportunity to do that, an internal election to remove the opposition leader, and she won. Okay, what are you going to do? Wait until the next internal election, whatever. But right now, to do that, on the heel of an election, you are not putting country first. You are putting yourself first, your bank account first, and the poor man in the back. The future of the nation in the back. You have to stop that now. You have to stop it. You have to stop it. And I'll tell you this again. I will watch how they will badmouth the opposition leader. Badmouth it. Have you ever seen that in the PNM? You have ever seen that? You ever seen after General Council? Rowley could cover it who? I have been to General Council already. For those of you who don't know, I have sat in General Council. And whatever I said there remains right there. And all who bacchanal, I want to make bacchanal and quarreling. Brother man, when the Prime Minister comes out to face the media, all who was bacchanal in General Council, you will jump in your car and go up the road, you know. You remember Faris Al-Rawi, the then Attorney General? He went to Port of Spain in his security, with his security detail that morning. He went to Port of Spain a morning with his full security detail as he's sitting Attorney General of this country. You know the man come back? You know the man went back home? In a maxi. Because the Honorable Prime Minister thought, he's going to put a new Attorney General. He's going to bring in Reginald Amor, Senior Counsel, put him as the Attorney General. Why Faris didn't go to the media? Why? If that had happened in our next party, what would have happened? Bacchanal. But the next day, Faris in San Fernando, when they had a political meeting, and he came on the platform and he spoke. He spoke. You have to understand. You have to understand the discipline. The discipline. Maybe they might have the wrong vision and they might have the wrong values. But from today, ladies and gentlemen, I know the table will turn for everybody here. It's we first and we will after. If you're not going to seek our interests, we don't want you there. We just don't want you there. And I am waiting patiently to all those who say, we love Kamala, we love this one, but you know what? Let's put his signature. Look at those who put their signature on that document. Their pockets are full. Some empty because they just reach. Some empty but they just reach. But what they would like, they want to make sure they get someone from their circle who they could maneuver and who they could control, who they could get things from. Let me tell you something. Once you could get something from someone, you would love them. But the day that someone can't give you something, the love will change. We do not want a conditional. We do not want, in closing, we do not want a conditional opposition. We do not want a conditional support for your leader. It must be unconditional. Today I ask, and I don't care if you're vexed with me, because again, I don't want nothing from you. I.A.N. Allen do not want nothing from you. But today, I say, time to stand up. Time to stand up regroup, change the face of things, and keep moving. We have no time to stop. Because the day we stop is the day we lost. The day we make a change, that is a total setback. That is a total setback. That will be the happiest day for the current Honorable Prime Minister. Because what, I know what I'm telling you, but our fight today is not with him. Don't blame him today. Today we wouldn't blame him. Today we wouldn't blame him. Today, I blame you who want to put your signature on that document. I blame you today. So ladies and gentlemen, watch and pray. As my grandmother used to say in closing, every shadow is a gunner man. Every shadow is a gunner man. But today I read the right attack on all you. I read the right attack. And to the man in South, let me tell you something. The amount of calls I got of people sending messages to me, to hope I.A.N. Allen don't talk about that now. I know one thing. The wicked flee when no man pursue them. Nobody not on you, you know. Nobody not on you. You just get accused. Oh, just a little allegation. But you already got a defense lawyer and you get a bailer. All that you don't do and nobody will blame you yet. The wicked flee when no man pursue them. Watch them and watch them well. Watch them and watch them well. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow will be a nice day. We're going to make some calls tomorrow. Keep your phone on to the MPs, to the opposition MPs. Have your phone on between 6:15 and 7:15. I'll be calling you just to ask you, who do you support? I hope you go publicly and say the opposition leader. I hope you do that. I really hope you do that. And then not go behind after you tell the nation. After you tell the nation, the opposition leader, and the nation believes you, I hope your signature is not on that document because you have betrayed the nation. You have lied to us. Please don't lie to us when we call you. This is I.A.N. Allen. This is Crime Watch. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle